Hi you guys and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to do a baby girl pillar candle and how to construct it. We're going to be molding, we're going to be whipping some wax as well and piping. So yeah, so let's start. First, I already attached my toothpick here into my mold. The reason I'm doing it, it's because we're going to put our wick in there, okay? So that's important that we have a hole through our wax. I don't like to pierce my wax once I have the block because there is quite a big chance that the block is going to break. So that's why I'm doing this. So let's start. First off, we're going to weigh some wax and we're going to color. It's pink, of course. So I have my pot here. I have my pillar wax here. It's a soy pillar wax, specifically for molding and pillar candles. So I'm just going to weigh off a bit here. Just so we have enough for everything and the decoration. We're also going to mold our little girl here. It's a really sweet mold. You guys gonna see it once we demold it, and we're going to do some buttons as well and some little feet. It's going to be a really cute candle. Okay, so I'm just gonna weigh out a good portion here. So we have almost 100 grams of wax here. We're going to melt this to 73 degrees Celsius. That would be 165 degrees Fahrenheit. In the meantime, our wax is melting. We're going to attach a toothpick here into our little girl as well, because she's going to go over the wick. So we need to attach it here as well. There we go. Perfect. Let's get back to our wax. Okay, you guys, so I melted my wax here. Now let's color it. For coloring, I have these pink granules here. It's like a baby pink color. So we're going to add a few of those into our mixture here. I have quite a lot of wax here, so we want to make sure that it's getting colored well. I don't want it to be too pink. I'm going for like a baby pink color once it sets. So I'm just going to test my color. I'm doing that by using my color palette here. It's just a paper plate, to be honest. It's a very good idea that you test your color, because it looks very pink in the pot here. However, as you can see here, it's very light, and once it starts to set, it will be even lighter. So you need to add some more color if you want some pink here. So let's just add another portion. Stir that well in, and then we can color test it again. Let's go ahead. It's quite light still. We're gonna have to add more to it. There we go. And you just keep on going like this until you have the color that you wish. It's just better to add your color gradually. So it's easier just to keep on adding a color than if you didn't add too much color, then it's going to be a problem afterwards. You can't really reverse it. So let's color test it again. And that became a little bit more pinker, but still I'm finding it too light, because I know once it starts to set, it's going to be lighter than what I see on the palette. So I'm just going to give it a last batch of granules here, because I think it's going to be enough. Just gonna make sure it gets incorporated well here in the wax. Let's just color test it one more time. There we go, you guys. That's a nice color. As you can see, these were the previous ones. You can see how light they are. And I'm going more for a darker one. Perfect. So now that we have our desired color, we can start pouring into our molds. First, I'm going to pour into this mold. This is the one that's going to take the longest to set. Oops. That's what happens sometimes. We overflow. Just going to hold the edge just a little bit. There we go. If that does happen, you can just take a scraper and just scrape your wax off. Let's just put our mold here. So I'm just going to have to support my baby here a bit, because she is slanting a bit and I don't want the bed. So I'm just going to tilt her so she's evenly laying down. Hopefully that is enough and will do the trick. Just double. Can be a little bit tricky. Just want to make sure. There we go. We can always chip off the excess. As you can see, that runs off here. It's fine. We also need to keep in mind that when we do mold our wax, once it starts to cool, it's going to what's the word? It's going to shrink. It will extract backwards down into the mold, so you will have to do another filling if that's the case. Wow, you guys, I just totally forgot the word for that. That's what happens. We're just going to do some buttons here as well. And some little feet. They're so cute as well. The wax contracts. There's the word. Contracts. So that's why, actually. I always overflow them just a bit. Even though there's a risk of spilling. It's okay. You can always scrape it off or break it off. So now that we have filled in all our molds, I'm just going to remove this pot. I'm going to grab a new pot. Let's just leave these to set first, then we can move them and then we can prepare for our whipping wax. Okay, you guys, so let's see if we can move it without causing a big spillage here. There we go. Just going to move them on the side. Now for this one, I've just used this little scraper here. Very easy. just chips off, and there we go. Our wax is off. So now we're going to weigh off our wax here. We need to do a whipping wax, and we are going to work with soy wax again, a pillar soy wax, of course. And we're just going to weigh off 50 grams. We don't need much. Just going to put 50 grams here. There we go. So now we are going to melt it to 73 degrees Celsius, which is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, you guys, let's have a look at our molds here. So I think we can demold some of them. The buttons here. How cute are they? Really sweet. Really nice. Very cool. Another sweet little one. Just to mold our feet here. There we go. Another one. Let's have a look at our baby here. So I'm just going to wiggle just to loosen it. There we go. If you do this too early, the hole is going to close, of course, so you need to make sure that your wax has set at least a bit. You don't want to wait too long either. I'm just going to chip off the excess here on the sides. There we go. Let's leave her just a little bit. Just gonna see. Yeah, we can demold her. Alright, let's check our candle over here. See, I have to wiggle this one. If you guys can see it. Just to make the hole a little bit bigger as well. To make sure that our wick can pass through. I'm just going to chip off the excess here. Demold our candle. Just gonna shave the sides here a bit. So we have a nice edge. There we go. Okay, you guys, so now I'm just going to grab my tool here. I just want to make sure that our hole here is okay and we can pass. As you can see, it's quite smaller here. Just make sure that we can pass our wick through it. Just going to wiggle my way through it. Now this is very important that the wax is not completely set, because this can cause it to break as well. Okay. Perfect. So let's just try to see if we can fit a wick through. Yep, perfectly. Might as well just leave it here. Gorgeous, you guys. So now that we have our block ready, let's have a look at our little girl here. She's so sweet. Just, oh, there we have her, you guys. So sweet. I absolutely love these molds. I'm just going to do the same here. just gently. Just make sure that she can pass through the wick, and she can. So that's great. So I'm just going to put her over here for now. Perfect. So you guys, now that we have everything ready, we can start with our whipping wax, which is melting at this point. I'm just going to grab it. Okay, you guys, as you can see, we don't have much wax in there. So this is going to set quite rapidly. I'm going to monitor it constantly, and I'm going to be stirring in it as well. We might avoid the hand mixer and we can whip it by hand, but we're going to have to see here. Once the wax becomes opaque and has the consistency of a puree, then we can actually start whipping it properly. So since we don't have much wax here, this is going to happen quite fast. And once it's at that stage, we have to work very fast with our binding bag. So I already prepared it here. I have it here. And I have my spoon here as well. I'm just going to keep on stirring in it every 1 minute, to be honest. And then I'm going to show you guys once it's ready to be whipped, okay? So I'm just going to show you guys how fast it actually goes. I'm just scraping the sides all the time. And I just keep stirring. Now it's really going fast. See how opaque it just became? Just keep scraping those sides and the bottom. I put a little mat under here, as you can see, for it not to go too crazy, because the counter table here is quite cold. Just keep sticking. I think we might be able to do this without a hand mixer. We have better control here. Okay, you guys, so now we can actually fill it now into our bag. I'm just going to quickly warm up my spoon because we don't want to shock the wax. We're going to do the same with the nozzle. You can do it with the heat gun a bit as well, but you don't want to heat your stuff too much either, because that's going to melt the wax. So it has to be not too hot and not too cold. Let's grab our wax here. Still warm. Now I'm going to grab my nozzle before I put my wax down. I'm just going to warm it a bit. Okay, you guys, just gonna tighten my bag and let's start piping. And this has to go really fast, you guys. Already now I can feel in the bag that it's setting. So I'm gonna be doing the same in the nozzle. just want to be quick. If you have wax left over set in your nozzle, you can just heat your nozzle with your heating gun. There we go, you guys. Just heat it with your heat gun, and then you'll be able to clean out your nozzle. Let's put our little girl on top here. There we go. And just gently squeeze her a bit down. There we go. Now I'm just going to decorate. I'll put a big button right behind her here. And of course you want to be doing this before your wax sets as well. So I'll put the feet here. Let's put our buttons here. And one on this side. Perfect. And there you go, you guys. Just going to cut the wig. This is a bit too long. Go. And there we have it. Our gorgeous little girl. Baby shower candle. Really sweet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. Give me a like and comment and tell me what you think. And yeah, hit the notification button so you will be notified when I post another video. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. See you next time. Bye.